Hey coaches, I wanted to make a quick video because I've been reviewing some of the videos you guys have been sending in and just watching some classes, and I've noticed a few people are struggling with their setup as far as where their feet need to be and where their hands need to be. So I just wanted to review that really quick. Whenever we're doing any type of a lift, basically it can be the deadlift, the clean, whatever, our feet should be basically directly underneath our hips, not out here under our shoulders like a squat, okay? So think about it as like under our hips is the jumping position, and then if we are jumping in a lift, the landing position is going to be our squat, and then we always have to reset. So a couple of people that I saw were in their landing position when they were deadlifting, and what's happening is their hands are getting are kind of running into their legs. So just a quick reminder, the feet start underneath the hips. There's really no occasion where the feet are going to start in the squat stance, so to be wide. So just always remind them, this is our starting position under the hips. And the position where we grab on the bar, if it's going to be a clean or a deadlift, basically outside of a snatch, is going to be about a thumb's distance from the hips, okay? So we're not running into our legs like this. We want a thumb's distance from the hips, okay? So when we go down to get in our deadlift position, my hands are on the outside of my legs. They're not here, okay? So I'm seeing this on some of our athletes where the hands are kind of like touching the leg or right in front, and they need to be on the outside of the legs here, okay? Now, there are special occasions where the athletes might have some back issues and we're asking them to do a sumo stance, and that's gonna look very different. The stance is gonna be actually a little bit wider than their squat stance. The toes will be slightly out, and the hands will be coming straight down just like pillars, very vertical from my shoulders. So when I come into this position, now my hands are on the inside of my legs, okay? But in no instance should you see the hands touching the legs and on the legs. The bar should always be the thing that's touching the legs and on the legs, and the hands are either on the outside, a good thumb's distance away, or they're going to be on the inside, okay? So just be mindful of that, and make sure you guys review that in your warm-ups. This is where we stand, and this is where our hands go. And if they're doing the snatch, guys, it's also really important that we don't allow them to bring their hands in and not be able to get the bar to the hip. So the snatch grip, again, is going to be right under their hip bones, preferably above their pubic bone. And the clean is the grip right outside the shoulders. One thing that you might see people do is if they go to clean, sometimes you'll see people make a slight adjustment with their hands when they go to jerk overhead, and that's okay. Some people come in a little bit, some people like to go out a little bit. It's kind of a preference thing, but we just want to make sure when we're going to press overhead that the forearms are staying pretty vertical, so we don't want to see this W thing going on. So the chest is up, the forearms are vertical, and we're able to push straight up, and using that full power from a vertical forearm and not this W looking forearm, okay? So hopefully that helps.